sake, I make moves with the intent in mind state. I can't lose. The game we play is high stakes. Ain't afraid to spray tools. Stack the box, all you want. I'm still finna get loose. You know the true blood, we running shit. Punting this swift, punting these kicks. Finna bubble this to something legit. Life's a trip. We was in the streets, local celebrities. Now we got them paying hidden fees in local dispensaries. Finna take it across the 7 seas, global the industry. If I ain't a mogul yet, blood, you know that I'm finna be. I done rewrote history out of East San Jose. It only gets better, yeah, you know that's bogey. I've been moved metro tons, I'm talking hella weight. Next move, clean the loot and cop real estate. We in this bitch, we in it thick, you know my thesis. The grit don't quit, diaries of a kingpin. We on the move.
Oh, I gotta make these moves, make money, I'm finna do. Oh, I gotta make these moves, make money, I'm finna do. Oh, I gotta make these moves, make money, I'm finna do. Oh, I gotta make these moves, make money, I'm finna do.
I said we came a long way from putting money in the mattress. The earth is my turf, tilt the world on its axis. Trifecta exclusive, we deny your access. Can't deny the movement, we all across the atlas. Doing numbers, blood, fuck what you average. Top gun, you call me Maverick. Wild card, you call me Gambit. Bogart, Scot-free, certified savage. From the Bay out to NOLA, we push buttons like controllers. I'm from the Yay, I push Yola. Stay with a pistola.
Light work, night work. Looking at La Mama in a tight skirt. Got the whole club feeling while she twerk is going down in the town while she jiggy jerk. From 504 to 408. You know this about to be a fucking power play. But for now, I'ma dip while I sip and you trip on that beat. That's not a banger from my bed.
Sicker than your average, quicker than the last kid, slicker than a savage. Hit him for the package, committed to this action like amber shit on a mattress. Put it down and spread it out with no theatrics. Every day's a test, not a quiz, we at this. No multiple choice, the vocals moist, tight, crisp. We all on the front lines, these hitters don't miss. The only list we on is the one for stacking hits. Life is beautiful, but she's a scandalous bitch. She'll buy her a burger cause she's looking for a clip. So treat her right like Chubb Rock cause these bullets slop quick. Mopping up a mess, it's still wet, don't slip.
Light work, night work. Looking at La Mama in a tight skirt. Got the whole club feeling while she twerk is going down in the town while she jiggy jerk. From 504 to 408. You know this about to be a fucking power play. But for now, I'ma dip while I sip and you trip on that beat. That's not a banger from my bay.
Trifecta is an army nigga, a navy nigga. So if you ever try to harm me nigga, it ain't gravy nigga. I know a lot of criminals and drug dealers. I love niggas. We be coming from the same place. Down south, Midwest, East Coast, West Coast. Cats who do the most with the least. Can't have no justice, can't have no peace. Brothers and sisters marching down these streets across the globe. I started in the buck and now I'm in a Rolls Royce, double R. Oh, brothers spitting balls, straight lace like caviar. On the voyage, same bon voyage. Trifecta go hard.
Light work, night work. Looking at La Mama in a tight skirt. Got the whole club feeling while she twerk is going down in the town while she jiggy jerk. From 504 to 408. You know this about to be a fucking power play. But for now, I'ma dip while I sip and you trip on that beat. That's not a banger from my bay.
Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey, smoke weed every day.
Woo! Yes, sir. What it do, Guru Nation? Spencer the Guru back at y'all, pulling up live on location. My apologies. Kind of blurry here. Don't have the background and everything. So we're still making it work, though. Guru Nation Power Hour. Back at y'all. Another week. Another Saints victory, man. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Saints win again over the Browns this week. Couldn't believe that. Had to go out in the freezing cold on Christmas Eve. Thought the team might quit, but Who Dat Nation, baby. We do not quit, man. Saints win 17-10. The under hits. Saints win as underdog. So anyone that bet the Saints money line profited. But yeah, really excited to get into this one, y'all. This is it. The home stretch. Week 16 going to conclude tonight with Colts Chargers, and we head into Week 17, Super Bowl week for most of us fantasy degenerates. Going to be participating in a few Super Bowls. Pretty much clinched my spot in the Hustler 16. Shout out to Huss. Took him down in that joint. And then also the Smoky Bogey Invitational. Got an intense battle going on right now at Heart to Start Kev. So we'll get into that a little later. We're going to get into our Monday Night Miracles, what we need for the night. But let's shout out the chat here. We had a Fourth and Flex pulled up. Shout out to the Fourth and Flex podcast. We are the nation of domination. You already know it, bro. You already know it. Sir Bong's in the chat. Says you got to make these moves. Damn right we do. Antonio pulled up. What up, what up? Marty, what's up, Marty? Albert, Guru Nation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Juan Flores, what's up, Juan? Wants to know, does Mike Williams get 18 plus tonight? It's possible. It's possible because I'm not really feeling the Colts secondary. I mean, Kenny Moore's out, one of their top corners. So we'll get to that. But I think it's very possible that he does. Albert needs Mike Williams outscore Pittman by 2 points. If he can catch a big tug, one of those deep ball tugs, I definitely think it's possible. And finish, do us all a favor and finish off Hurts. Nobody wants to hear those glorified buzzards squawk all next year. Yeah, I'd love to, man. Yeah, we get the Eagles this week, 6.5 point road dogs. So yeah, let's finish them off. Let's keep hope alive. As they say, Guru Nation Power Hour here to enlighten us. Shout out to Anthony. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We try. We try each and every week at this time. My team shit the bed. Good shits, man. Yeah. Yeah, I had some money. I shit the bed in the 14 against freaking Peacock. Uncle Buck was getting on me about that today in the chat. But we still got Herbert tonight. We could have a Monday Night Miracle with Justin Herbert. You never know. Never know what can happen. Alex, what's up, Alex? Who's going to be the number one waiver pickup for Week 16? That's going to, for Week 17, I was saying Week 16. That's to be determined. There'll be some names out there to watch. No obvious ones, I don't feel like. It's just interesting to see how those Colts running backs do. Deion Jackson, Zach Moss. I know they got scooped up already in a lot of leagues. But interested to see how they do, how the carries are divvied up between them tonight. Rashid Shaheed is one to watch for sure with the Saints receiving core all beat up. So Rashid Shaheed was one I would watch. And I'm not just saying that as a Saints fan. He's been producing really well. And with Chris Olave banged up, he should see a lot of targets. Crazy how the 14 worked out. If you lose to Uncle Buck, I'd be in the championship. Ran into a buzzsaw this week. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bernie Mac. Yeah, Bernie Mac was a freaking insane buzzsaw. Yeah, that was a Bernie Mac, bro. Him and Peacock. That's gonna be an epic battle. Uncle Jerry, you promised me OBJ for Christmas. I don't know about all that. I don't know if he's healthy. Alex needs 30 PPR points between Eckler and Moss to advance. I think you got that, especially if they both find the end zone. You for sure got it. Even if just one of them finds the end zone, I think you'll still get it. 30. If Eckler usually gets about 20 just by himself, so I think he'll get 25, and then all Moss would need would be 6 at that, or 5 at that point for you to advance. So I think you're good, bud. I think you're good. And then, yeah, we're going to have the Monday night stream with Huss and Bogey after the Power Hour, which we're going to have to cut it a little bit short tonight. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do the whole hour, have a family thing at the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to have to jet 30 minutes early tonight. But we'll have the full Power Hour next Monday, on schedule like we usually do. But yeah, we're still going to make the most of this shortened one. And needs Henry to play Thursday. Yeah, he should, although he was kind of banged up, I'm guessing, after that Texans game. Yeah, he didn't practice today, but I wouldn't panic, Antonio. I would think he'd be good to go. They need the win there. I mean, they're fighting for the division. And power, half power. Hurry up, yeah. But yeah, we gonna make it. We gonna make it count. We're gonna make it count. And who is Paroli? What's up? What up, bro? Let's see. All right. So, yeah, we got a few games we want to talk about. Oh, Facebook user. I was like, I think we're missing a comment. Yeah, Facebook user needs Zach Moss and Mike Williams to go off tonight. Man, a lot of us need Zach Moss and BMW, I see. Titans game means nothing Sunday. They may rest Henry to the Jacksonville game. The thing is, though, I mean, if they don't win that game and Jacksonville wins, I mean, yeah, I think you have a point because now that I'm thinking about it, they probably don't need that game. So they might rest him. They might rest him, but I would think they'd want him to play. I don't think they'd want to rest him and risk having him be rusty for that last game because they already have a long week in preparation for that. Looks like it's a super flex question here. It needs one for week 17. Dalton, Mac Jones, Carson Wentz, or Nick Foles. I'm going to say I haven't really looked at the matchups too closely yet. Let me see. I have them on my phone here. A little behind here, y'all, with the holidays and all that. But let's see. The Colts play. Oh, they haven't posted the line yet because the Giants. So Foles is playing the Giants. Wentz, the Commandos. They play the Browns. Yeah, so I don't even know if he's going to play. The Patriots play Miami. Saints play the Eagles. I kind of like Mac Jones in this spot because they're definitely going to have to air it out against the Dolphins. That should be a kind of a shootout there. So I would say Mac Jones. It's not pretty, but that's who I'd lean. Unless Nick Foles looks really good tonight. Yeah, I'd lean Mac Jones. But let's see. Yeah, we got a few things we like to talk about here. The Saints covered the spread. That was cool. And the Bengals. I want to get to that here. The Bengals survived the Patriots. They covered the spread. They won 22-18. It was quite the show because it looked like the Bengals had that shit wrapped up. It looked like it was over. And then they almost blew it there. And then the Patriots ended up blowing it. And, cheers to you, bro. Cheers to you. But, that was quite the show. I mean, that was pretty crazy. Luckily, Matt Patricia fucked it up because they know the play call in there is kind of suspect. And Mac Jones just not really – he's just not clicking right now. He's not really on that next level. I mean, he's got some upside, but not nearly enough to carry the team. Bengals may be in trouble losing Collins for the – oh, damn. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Lyle Collins. That'd be a tough break if he's out. He's one of their key reasons why the line's better. Skull Vikes better beat the Pack Cheese next week. That's going to be a fun game. And, the Saints still do have a chance. It's a very slim chance, but they still do have a chance. The odds of the Tampa Bay game made it very unlikely. And speaking of that, let's get to that one here. Cardinals plus 7.5 cover. But the Bucs triumph in overtime. God, that game was frustrating, man. Tom Brady backdoors his way to yet another win. Dude has been absolute trash this year. And, this is breaking news. Tua in the concussion protocol. Wow. Wow. Okay, then. Well, that game might not end up being a shootout. And, I kind of doubt it, too. If he's in concussion protocol, I don't see him suiting up because it would be like his third concussion, I think. There's no way he's playing if he's in concussion protocol. That's fucked. And that might explain why he struggled so much on Sunday down the stretch. We could segue to that one. That's another game I wanted to talk about. The Packers stay alive, 4-point dogs in that one, but they win, defeat the Dolphins there, stay alive in the NFC playoff picture. And damn, man, Miami, their season just going to hell in a handbasket. And you think Dalton or Winston is going to be Saints QB next season? Maybe go Taysom or draft a guy. I don't think either one. I don't think any of those do. I think they end up bringing in the Teddy Bridgewater. I think Teddy Bridgewater is hurt too. And Dalton or Winston going to be Saints QB next season. I don't think so. Maybe Dalton if they keep Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen seems to like Dalton. So maybe Dalton, I doubt it. I think they try to sign someone, bring in like a Derek Carr or Jimmy Garoppolo. Hopefully, I'd rather Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. Jimmy GQ. Derek Carr reeks of failure. I don't want Derek Carr, even though he's probably statistically better than Garoppolo. I feel like Garoppolo would be a better leader and someone that would, fit a team that's, already got a pretty good defense like the Saints. Carr is the kind of guy you sign if you're desperate. If you're just kind of desperate, you don't have a very good defense, because Carr can sling it. It's just he's just not. I don't know. He just doesn't seem to get it done when it counts. Packers should send to a holiday card. Yeah, no shit. Huh? Send him a flowers holiday card. I mean, he just self-destructed, and that's why I think the Packers could beat the Skull Vikes this week. But I think Detroit in Week 18 could give them trouble. Yeah, and the MILF Hunter, yeah, he's definitely going to be available. Zach Wilson is going to get chopped at the end of this year. I mean, he's gonna have to either hunt MILFs or go elsewhere, because the Jets are not bringing him back, that's for sure. Mike White, the Great White Hope, might end up being their QB next year. Or they might try to bring in Jimmy G because of the Robert Saleh 49ers connection. I have a feeling Jimmy G is going to be their top priority this offseason. So Saints might have to might have to just keep Dalton. I hate to say it, but not many free agents probably aren't going to want to go to the Saints. I mean, their cap situation's horrible. They've still got a solid defense, but unless they bring in a young, innovative OC, and I don't think any good quarterback's going to work with Pete Carmichael, our OC. He's just, I'm not trying to disrespect the man, but he's just, I don't know if he's it, as far as the play card. But I'm still holding out hope that maybe, just maybe, Sean Payton would come back to us. And then he could bring in Vic Fangio and get Allen out of there and just kind of hit the reset button. Well, we shall see. Marco, good morning from the future. Yes, sir. Marco, shout out to Germany. Yes, sir. And what's your opinion on Tua? Do you think Miami has a chance with Teddy to beat the Pats? I think so. I mean, the Pats don't look too good right now. I think they've got a chance with whoever. Skylar Thompson is. Yeah, Skylar Thompson. Yeah, I was like Thompson, the rookie. I mean, they have a chance with him. I think they'd have a better chance with Teddy. But if Teddy's not ready, Teddy had been injured. Not sure if he's healthy or not. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he's healthy now. So now that Tua's in concussion protocol, it's looking like Teddy is going to be in line to start. And I think they'll be okay. I think this hurts Waddle and Hill somewhat, but I think overall they'll be okay. I don't think Miami's just going to fall off a cliff and just completely collapse. Because I don't think New England's very good. I don't like New England either. I don't like either of these. Hell, I think the Jets might be the second best team in that division. I know they fell flat against the Jags, but they didn't have the Great White Hope, bro. Give them the Great White Hope. Jets have hope. Don't give up, Antonio. You guys have hope. I mean, Patriots and Dolphins are not very good. Garrett Wilson, Gabe Davis, Mike Williams, Michael Gallup, and DJ Moore. Pick 2, PPR next week, championship game. All right, I haven't really looked at the matchup, so this might change. But just from these names, I would say Mike Williams and DJ Moore. Garrett Wilson, though, is tempting. I mean, because Great White Hope will be back. So I would try to get all three of those in there if you could. Gabe Davis just not getting enough consistent looks. Michael Gallup way too up and down. But I like DJ Moore. I like Mike Williams. And Garrett Wilson, too. Those are all good. I'd probably rank them 1 Williams, 2 Moore, 3 Wilson. Do you think Kamara stays on the Saints or they move on? I think he stays because of his contract. I don't think anyone's going to want to take on that contract. So I think they're kind of stuck with him. My prediction for the NFC, Green Bay sneaks in as a 7 and they beat the 2-seed Vikings. It's possible. I think it's either going to be Green Bay or Detroit in that 7 seed. I think that's going to be the Week 18 Sunday night game, Detroit at Green Bay. And the public, I'm sure betting will be all over Green Bay. But I like Detroit. I mean, I think Detroit, it has some fight in them. I know Jared Goff's not very good, but Dan Campbell, bro, he's showing that he's a legitimate head coach. And I know they shit the bed this week against Carolina, so everyone's going to be off of Detroit. But I still think that Detroit has hope. I'm not giving up on Detroit yet, even though I'm sure a lot of the public is after Sunday. Getting the MILF Hunter fix an ice cream machine. He better. Song, what up, Song? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Is Colt McCoy going to be back next week? I hope so. I mean, he can't. I mean, McCoy's not very good, but he can't be worse than McSorley, as I was calling him. I think McSwirly. That dude was just just all over the place, bro. He was garbage. My God, McSwirly, bro. That boy was so bad. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, yep, probably not. So trendy to pick the Vikes to lose. Yeah, it is. It is. You know, especially this week, the Packers, after beating the Vikings, they're probably going to be everyone's flavor of the week. But to me, that's justified because Aaron Rodgers is still showing fight. Like, he's not giving up. Yeah, he's not an MVP. He's not at the MVP level he was last year. Not even close. He's about a league average quarterback. But he's savvy, though. He's a savvy veteran. He knows how to win football games. So I think there's a good chance the Packers can still get to the playoffs. I'm not predicting it. I'm predicting Detroit. I think Detroit gets it, but I think there's a chance that Green Bay sneaks in. I really do. And if they do, they could be dangerous because they can play defense and they've got a good running game. And that's what it takes to win down the stretch. So I think they'd be more of a threat than Detroit if they got in. So I think for the rest of the league, would rather Detroit because Detroit just too inexperienced, I think, to make a run. Yeah, it'd really be like that, Crispy. It's always broken, especially when you go late at night, bro. That shit's ag. I don't even try to get ice cream at McDonald's anymore at night. What do you guys think of Algier? What do you think of Algier, Guru? I think he's Al Boo Boo, bro. Al Boo Boo. He did pretty good this week again. You know, he did really good against the Saints and I was like, wait, did I? Yeah, I have him this week in the SBI. You know, he caught 4 passes, ran for 74 yards, got 18 carries. Al Boo Boo, he's the real deal, bro. As a Bogart likes to call him. He's an RB2 at this point. He's a must start. Gotta start Algier. Championship season, baby. We go into the chip. Let's do it, Ralphie. Speak it into existence, my bro. Speak it into existence. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Crispy's playing Algier. Yeah, you got to if he's on your roster. Hell no. Packers are a flawed team. Vikes will wipe their playoff hopes this week. Vikings got their flaws too, though, Marty. I mean, Vikings, I know they've been winning, but they have their flaws, especially on defense. I mean, they almost lost to the Giants this week. I mean, they win almost everything by the skin of their teeth. I mean, we're down 30-0 against the Colts. I mean, I don't know, man. Vikings, I mean, they've come up clutch. They've got talent, but they've got flaws, though. If we're talking about flawed teams, they are very flawed. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm not picking the Packers because I think the Packers, they're going to put all their energy into beating the Vikings, and then I think they're going to come up flat against Detroit. But we're going to see. We go into the chip. It's me versus the Hustler. Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. Antonio. Get that shit done, bro. Huss, I mean, Huss is in so many leagues that, like, I'm sure Huss will win at least a few ships. But, I mean, I'm in a lot, too, and you can't take this stuff for granted, man. I mean, the semifinals, I call it the curse of the semifinals. You know, it can be tough to get past this hump, but it looks like we're going to get out in the 16 and hopefully the SBI. And I don't want to play Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. Oh, I know you don't, Crispy, as a Dallas fan. Yeah, he's haunted y'all in the playoffs over the years. So, yeah, better hope Detroit gets in like I'm thinking. Best trade I made this season, early in the season, I traded Elijah Moore at a 23 third and 24 fourth for Jalen Waddle and Garrett Wilson. Oh, man, you robbed the bank. He robbed the bank and didn't even get caught, bro. You just got, that was highway robbery. Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, definitely looking like the alpha there. And Jalen Waddle, more than worth those draft picks. Good shit, dude. Karen Rodgers going to miss the playoffs and be a drama queen all season, go to a different team next season. I could see it. I could see him wanting to cause some drama and leave because Jordan Love is looming, bro. Jordan Love, the Packers might be like, all right, we're going to move on. And then Rodgers, I mean, they're kind of stuck, though. But if they can get Rodgers, because he's got a no-trade clause, if they can find a trade partner and convince him to try a new place, then he might. It's just, I think he's kind of comfortable, though, in Green Bay at this point. I don't think he'd even want to leave. They might be stuck with him because with that contract, they might have to do like the Patriots did, few years back and end up trading the, Jimmy Garoppolo, or in this case, Jordan Love. So yeah, I think that that might not end well. That could get ugly. That could end ugly. We'll see though. I think he stays, but we never know. Oh, it already happened. Fuck yeah. Congrats, Ralphie. That's awesome, man. Yeah, get it. Yeah, get in that ship now. Hopefully you can win it, bro. Tap in later in the week. We'll have all the Q&As, the booty call, the playmakers, all that. So we'll get you tapped in. But yeah, good luck, bro. That's awesome. Let's see. I don't know why everyone is saying Giants should have won that game. They were playing catch up the whole game. They definitely couldn't stop anything when it truly mattered. I didn't say they should have won. I'm just saying they competed, and it was a very close game. I think the Vikings are the better team, no doubt. The Giants are another team that's got some flaws, probably a little worse than their record says they are. I'm just saying the Vikings have yet to really dominate anybody, and they've been, the issue is, though, they've been dominated. Like I don't know what week that was against Dallas, where they just got absolutely destroyed. Like, I'm not buying them yet, but they've got the talent. I like their talent. Kevin O'Connell, just a new coach. Like, they've got a bright future in Minnesota. If I'm a Minnesota fan, I'm stoked. I'm hoping they can make a run. Obviously, as a fan, you always want to hope you make a Super Bowl run when you're in the playoffs, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high. Green Bay might have something going with that receiver room. Man, they better hope Watson suits up. If Watson doesn't play this week, they might be in trouble because he's their best playmaker. Need Zach Moss and Mike Williams tonight to get over 20. I think he got that, bro. That's not too much. It was a 3-point game at halftime. Yep. Giants even had a lead in the third quarter. Yeah, that was a very close game. Minnesota has just not really shown much as far as being able to pull away. So let's see. Our fantasy MVP this week, TJ Hawkinson. Speaking of the Vikings, had a huge performance. Had the most PPR points out of anyone. Did way more than this in tight end premium setting. So shout out to Hawk. And then shout out to these IDP kings, bruh. Alex Singleton and Bobby Wagner. I had both of them against Kev in the SBI. Bruh, I thought I was done. I thought my team was fucked. I was about to concede, GG, all that shit. But Alex Singleton, 20 tackles. And then Bobby Wagner, double-digit tackles and a pick and I believe a sack, too. Both of these combined for like 60 points. From IDPs, bro. IDP life, man. Shout out to Huss and the IDP community because that shit was a true difference maker. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I'd be having a chance against Kev in the SBI. But since they delivered, we're very much alive thanks to that. And we're going to have to sign off soon. But before we do, I know we've had a few get dropped in there, but any more Monday Night Miracles, make sure to get those in before we sign off. Facebook user has Stafford, Kyler, Kupp, Bateman, and Elijah Mitchell on IR. Damn, decimated. If Mike Williams and Zach Moss get over 20 and get this W and championship match next week, that's awesome, man. Even with all those injuries, still fighting, bro. You love to see it. Keep on grinding, bro. Don't give up. Don't tank. That's awesome, man. If the Bucks Brady wins the Super Bowl, he's gonna retire for good or bring his buddy Gronk back and try it again. He ain't winning no Super Bowl with Tampa, that's for sure. I think he comes back with the Raiders or something and brings Gronk back. He ain't winning nothing this year. That team is terrible, bro. They almost lost to McSwirly last night. Them boys are shits. Them boys suck, bro. I need 45 from Pittman and Eckler. Yeah, that's a lot, Chase, but possible. I wouldn't predict it, but it's very close. If it's 2 points per reception, I definitely think you have it. And yeah, you're right, Sir Bones. We're gonna have to put a bow on this one here because I'm gonna end up late to the family function. But nice of Wagner to show up this week. I needed his ass last week. Yeah, I needed him. I didn't really need him last week. Yeah, I had a bye last week in that league. Yeah, I needed him this week, so I'm glad he delivered. But yeah, before we do, we had the Saints-Eagles spread. It was +7. I believe it shifted to 6.5 Gonna be interested to see if it's Minshew, the Ginsu under center, or if it's back to Jalen Hurts. Yeah, 19 points from Eckler. Give me some of that power hour Korma, Guru. Oh, you got it, bro. You got that. 19 from Eckler. Easy money. Anthony, you got this, brother. You got this. Let's see. Damn, that's pretty insane. Wouldn't need as much if Godwin didn't kill me in the flex. Yeah, freaking Godwin. And yeah, God bless Alex Singleton. Yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Just need Herbert and BMW to clock in today. I think they will, bro. I think they will. Hurts coming back, or is it Mustache Minshew again next week? We don't know, bro. I'm wanting to say it's going to be Minshew, but can't guarantee it. Could be Hurts if the Eagles deem he's healthy enough. I'll have to keep an eye on the practice report. Tranquil, 6 points. Give me money. I think he's got. I've drew Tranquil in the Dynasty IDP joint. Yeah, he's been very solid this year. So I'm thinking he gets it done. And yeah, Bucks. Yeah, boring ass game. Bucks might win 7. Yeah, 7-10 or so. Yeah, NFC South is sad, y'all. It's so sad. But we got to run, y'all. Appreciate everyone that tuned in to the half hour power hour. We'll be back with the full episode next week. Good luck tonight. Hope all y'all's Monday night miracles come true. We'll catch y'all soon. Peace.